Hi everybody, welcome back to this week's My Weekly Rage Fix. I hope you all had a great week. In this week's Parsha, Parshas Nosai, we read about the priestly blessings that they give to the entire nation. We touched on this last year, but as many Orthodox rabbis a lot of times they're asked, hey, it's not fair, how come the women are different than the men in Orthodox Judaism? Are women second rate and men are better? So we answer this, obviously not. In a sense, it's quite the contrary. So I said to one of the guys, I said, do you know what a Kohen is? So he says, yeah, my grandfather's a Kohen, my father's a Kohen. I said, oh, that's great. I said, do you know what the Kohen's job is? So he says, yes, the Kohen's job is to, on the holidays, or depending on certain circles, he goes up and he blesses the nation. I said, do you know what the Levi's job is? He says, yes, the Levi's job is he goes out, he washes the Kohen's hands and to prepare the Kohen for blessing. I said, let me tell you a brief story, very short story. He said, the Kohanim went out of the synagogue to go wash their hands, and as the Levi is washing his hands, the Levi is thinking to himself, hey, that's not fair. How come, I'm only washing his hands to prepare him to give the great blessing. Why can't I give the blessing? I'm a holy person. I'm a good Jew. So he says, you know what? I'm going to sneak up on stage with the Kohanim and bless. So they come back into the synagogue, and the people who are Yisraelim, they're non-Kohanim, they're non-Leviim, they look at the stage and they go, hey, look, these people are about to bless the people. Am I any different? How come I'm a good guy? I can give out blessings. You know what? I'm going to sneak up on stage also. And each of the Yisraelim all made the same thing. And then the women look on from the other side of the mechitza and they go, hey, it's not fair. How come they get to be up on stage and I have to sit over here getting the blessing? Am I not good enough? Let me go up and give the blessing. So they also went up on stage. So the entire stage is now packed with Kohanim, Leviim, Yisraelim, men, women, it didn't matter, and they were all blessing an empty synagogue. What's the idea? The idea is that the Jewish people are unified together as one, like in the army. One guy's going to carry a gun, the other guy's going to sit behind the desk and study at the computer and figure out everything he needs to from a tactical perspective on the computer. For him to sit there and go, hey, it's not fair, how come I can't shoot a gun? Or for the guy with the gun to go, hey, it's not fair, how come he gets to sit behind the desk? Everybody has their power. Everybody has their role. And when you start non-role playing, that's when you have that's when things get messy. Because together, when everybody realizes what their roles are and everybody does it perfectly, it's the perfect recipe and you get the best result from that. When you start messing that up, you're ruining the entire recipe. The Kohen was created to be a Kohen, to give the priestly blessings. The Levi was given his sanctified job of washing their hands, and the other Jews, the non-Kohan and the non-Leviim, their job is to receive the blessing. It doesn't make one less holy, it's fair, it's not fair, it's nothing to do with that. Each of us have what we are supposed to do. And when we start trying to role play in other people's fields, that's when we're going to get to the recipe. A woman has her job, a man has his job. When we realize our jobs and when we live together in unity, and we live together realizing that everybody counts and that everybody keeping to their job is the best success for all of the Jewish people. Have a great Shabbos. Talk to you next week.